All right, here it is. Video number 3. I think it is a video a day until we hit Black Friday. And this sale goes live for Oak Bishop Skincare for Men. So, as we've been screaming for the past few days, and all of our ad campaigns are super focused now on getting the word out about our Black Friday deal. As you guys know, if you've been watching, um, as of 12 a.m. Black Friday, you get a free $38 Juggernaut Face Scrub with any purchase on the site. The site is 40% off everything, all the kits, both the Power Trio and the Man a Few Words, and then all of the singles as well, and free shipping too. So there's no deal better on the internet. And if you're looking for something to level up, or you're looking for a stocking stuffer, or you're looking for something this season to show someone that you care by getting them the best non-toxic, most beautiful products on the market, I mean, really beautiful. Come by the store, check it out. First 100 orders gets a free Juggernaut Face Scrub. And you know, it's the same thing every day, what we're talking about. We are all about men's self-improvement, men's self-esteem, men's dignity, and you know, everybody's dignity, everybody's. But there's not enough companies that are focused on that. And like we've said before, 9% share in the skincare market and the health and wellness market. Men just aren't out there looking for things to make themselves feel and look better, and they can. Now, I was speaking to a marketing person the other day, and she said she has a friend that gets Botox, and this friend walked in and the place was full of guys. Okay, man, whatever you want to do, you know, it's your vibe. But, you know, what can I do? We live on the East Coast. At least I have access to the woods back here. It's fantastic that I can get out in front of the computer. It's getting cold now. You can see the videos if you look at them. It was nice and green back there. Now we've still got some fall action. Anyway, back to the Botox story. Place was half full of guys. Listen, fellas, you know, that's cool. You can do that, but botulism toxin is not. I don't know. I don't want to tell anybody what to do. If that's the direction you want to go, but if you're not using a good skincare regimen, like think about our Time Machine face hydrator. It's got caffeine in it, you know. The lasting effects are not permanent on caffeine. You're going to have to use it. I use it twice a day. And the Juggernaut's going to get you cleaner than anything else out there. We've gotten some reviews that are people's acne have cleared up. You know, with the clay, the kale and clay inside this is so effective. That in combination with look what happens as soon as I start talking about Juggernaut. Let there be light. You know, it's amazing stuff. I'm not playing. And the kale and clay is magnificent when combined with the volcanic sand, and then the fragrance on top of that is just a fantastic experience. So everybody's loving it and everybody's very excited, but we're a startup and we're just getting the word out now. And we dropped the products so we really wanted to get out there for the holiday season, but there was no time for like marketing, getting in gift sets and holiday gift sets and all this stuff. And a lot of that stuff, you know, maybe I'm crazy, but I don't want to go the traditional route all the time with marketing this stuff. I don't always want to do the same thing as everybody else. You know, like how are you going to make a statement? A friend of mine told me the other day, like, you're trying to invent a category. Yeah, kind of. I think that might be a bad idea, frankly. But it's interesting and fun, and I want to speak to people in a different way. You know, there's a lot of guys out there that just don't know the message. They aren't hearing the message. They're not privy to the message. It's almost like, nah, that's not for me. That's for, like, you know, whatever, these kind of guys. And it's like, no, it's for you. Do you like to wake up early and grind it out? Do you like to go to the gym? You're working on your deadlift. You're working on your swim speed. You're working on technique. You're working on boxing. You're going to get sweaty. God, I remember when I started getting into boxing. I went to this place, Mendez Boxing in the city. they didn't like, this was a real boxing gym. This wasn't like a workout place. And I was just a regular guy, so but there were real fighters in there. It wasn't heated. I mean, it wasn't air conditioned, and it was so hot in that place. And I would get sweaty. I would wring my shirt out in the trash can in the back. Holy smokes! And what I wouldn't have given for my skincare regimen back then when I was going to that particular boxing gym. It was just gnarly, but an amazing spot, a really amazing spot with some super cool people. I heard they reopened up in the Bronx. It was in Midtown, near the Flatiron building, right there at the park near Italy. And used to go there every day, 5 days a week. I loved it. That was a huge turning point in my life when I walked by it like 3 times, 4 times in that day. And previously I walked by it because I was scared to go in. I was like, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I belong there. I think they'll laugh at me. I think they'll make fun of me. I'll get punched in the face and thrown out of my ass. And then I went in and I loved it. It was like signing up for an Ironman. I've stressed about that for a year. I trained, I hired a coach, I went completely bananas. And it changed my life doing that. And I did that Ironman to prove to myself that I could do this. To know that when things got hard, I wouldn't quit. Because things, it's difficult to know exactly which way you're going. The good thing is that we have the best product out there. And I'm just going to sit here and talk about it in between coffees, We get through a certain amount of things that we're working on. I'm going to come out here and extrapolate on this subject for a little while, and then go back in and get back to work, and then take the kids to Muay Thai tonight. So, back to the subject at hand. Free Juggernaut, Black Friday deal, 12 a.m., Friday, 28th. Sale goes live. Perfection packaging, fits right in a stocking, and it's a $38 value. Costs you nothing. The shipping is free, and 40% off the rest of the store. So that means if you buy a Juggernaut, it's going to be about $20 thereabouts. Free shipping, and you get a free one. So like I said, it's the best deal out there. Every day I'm going to come out here and talk about it and just drop it on the YouTube page. And after this, I'm going to shift me talking on the brand YouTube page, and I think I'm going to start putting it on a personal page and keep brand stuff separate, and just put the stuff that I'm talking about on a separate page, because I want to start kind of doing some things that the story of what's happening and why I'm doing these things. And everybody has a reason why they get up in the morning, and if you're putting yourself in a very high pressure situation, you're going to have to make choices, and you're gonna have to make some stuff happen. So I think that would be kind of fascinating, maybe, and then that would be its own story on its own. So anyway, thanks very much, and have a good one, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.